This segment is brought to you by St. Martin and Bork. Know your rights.
Hello, and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. Again, your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it very, very much. And we're glad to have back with us Miss Mary Fake-Boudreau. Thanks for joining us.
Hello, Mr. Keith. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Of course, Mary is the alumni director at E.D. White Catholic High School. And so this is a really exciting time. Tell us about this Redbird Run.
So this is the first year we're hosting this run. Within the last 4 years, we've had 3 of our faculty members diagnosed with ALS. We have since lost one, and the other 2 are still living with this disease. And so we decided to bring awareness to the disease and raise some funds for it. So that's how we got started.
I love it. And so, of course, we are doing this in honor of memory of Guy Guidry.
Yes,
right?
He was a 10-year faculty member with us at E.D. White. Touched touched many lives of a lot of kids there,
Yeah,
and
probably thousands of lives.
Probably thousands.
Right?
Yep. And then we have Coach Eddie Cole, who was a longtime teacher and cross-country coach and track coach at E.D. White, and Miss Tricia Grow, our beloved secretary, for over 25 years. So.
Right, and a little later we get to hear from Miss Tricia, which is really exciting.
Yes.
But I want to be able to say I love the fact that you guys are partnering up with Team Gleason.
Yes.
And so I love that in as much as we know that Miss Tricia is really getting the help that she needs and some additional help from Team Gleason. But I don't want people to look at Team Gleason and think, okay, that's over in New Orleans, that's in honor of Gleason, of course, who used to play for the Saints. But Team Gleason is far-reaching. We've got multiple people in our area, Houma, Thibodeau area, all being supported and impacted by Team Gleason.
Definitely. Just seeing the people sharing our posts on Facebook and hearing how the Team Gleason Foundation has touched the lives of people that they have either cared for as being a nurse in the medical field or someone personally like their dad. It's amazing. And I never knew that until I got started raising funds.
Right. And of course, ALS, more affectionately known as Lou Gehrig's disease. For me, it's personal. My grandfather passed away of Lou Gehrig's disease, and that was back in the late 70s. We're not going to talk about what that means in age or time. But Lou Gehrig's disease has been around for a long time. We finally have a lot more education and understanding about its impact on the brain and body, and more importantly on the body. As a neurodegenerative disease affecting muscles more than anything. And so it's personal for a lot of us, but for me professionally as a social worker, I've got multiple patients who have had this, and they've been tremendously helped by Team Gleason. And so I love the fact that we're raising money for that. And so very often when it becomes personal, we want to do something about it. So I applaud you guys at E.D. White for really saying, you know what? This is hit close to home. Let's do something about it.
3 times, right.
So very, very cool. And so this is going to take place next weekend, right?
Next weekend, Saturday, September 6th.
Right.
At E.D. White. It'll be running alongside of a cross-country meet. So they'll be in Pelche Park next door to us, and we'll be at the E.D. White Stadium.
And again, you can see the flyer there. Just kind of want to introduce you to it. We're going to talk a whole lot more about it, but we have the Redbird Run, the 5K race, and the Fun Run.
Correct.
And we're going to tell you a little bit about the timeline a little bit later. You can see that it's in coordination with Team Gleason and its foundation, but it's also in coordination with the Eddie Cole Classic Cross Country Meet. And that's a lot of C's in a row. And so I appreciate the alliteration coming out of a high school event. And so, of course, Eddie Cole is going to be down.
He will be. He will be there. He will be taking part in the cross-country meet with Coach Jordan Reed, our cross-country coach. And then after that's all wrapped up, he'll head over to the stadium and he'll be able to, see and talk to. We've reached out to a lot of the former cross-country runners.
Wow.
Me being one myself, and all, my siblings and my dad. We've had a long history with Coach Cole, so we're hoping a lot of people come out and support Team Gleason Foundation and Coach Cole and Miss Trish and Guy Guidry.
Right. So some wonderful people. And again, ALS, one of those things that's as far-reaching. We don't always know who that impacts or how that impacts them. But lots of different people develop this and some of these disorders. And I love the fact that we have a lot more knowledge about it. And we can make sure that we're helping people. And Team Gleason really does that. And so I love the fact that y'all said, let's do something. So E.D. White is historically a group and a school that's always trying to impact the community and make things more positive. And so we're not looking this as a negative. We're looking at this as a positive.
Yeah, and hoping to help as many people as we can. And just like I said earlier, hearing about people still being diagnosed that are in the E.D. White community. So this not only helps the 3 I've mentioned a few times, but all those people that are currently being diagnosed and going through the beginning stages and ending stages.
Right. And so fortunately here in our Houma Thibodeau area, we've got so many more new neurologists in our area that we're going to probably start seeing this a little bit more as people come to our area to get that treatment and get that care. We have some very involved neurologic availabilities that we haven't always had before, testing as well. And so really, really exciting. So again, the Redbird Run, it's going to take place. We're looking forward to it. We're going to give you a whole lot more information. So thank you, Jason, for that. There's a QR code right there. 1 day, 2 events. You want to know where to be. You want to start your day with it. And so really excited about what you can experience. So Mary, we're going to take a short break if that's okay. We're going to come back more and talk about what's going to happen for the day of the races and all those things to enjoy. So stick around with us, right?
Yep.
Very good. All right, Mary's going to stick around. You do that as well. We'll be right back right here on Bayou Time.
This segment was brought to you by St. Martin and Bourke. Know your rights.
Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. Again, your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us, however you may be joining us. We appreciate it. And very glad to have back with us Miss Mary Fake-Boudreau, Alumni Director, E.D. White Catholic High School. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right. So we were talking a little bit about this Redbird Run. Excited that it's going to go alongside the Eddie Cole Classic Cross Country Meet at E.D. White. But 3 different people. Guy Guidry, we're doing this in honor of, right?
In his memory
of.
Yep.
In honor of Eddie Cole and Miss Tricia Grow, which is very exciting because we're going to have this wonderful event, the Redbird Run, and again, the Eddie Cole Classic Country Meet. And so very excited about that. But we get a chance to hear from Miss Tricia.
Yes.
So that was very exciting. So Mary, thanks for doing that. Let's hear from Miss Tricia now.
Good morning, E.D. White. This is Tricia Grow. Please come out on Saturday, September 6th for the Redbird Run. This event supports those with ALS through the Team Gleason and Foundation. This foundation has supported my needs, and I'm very grateful. Hope to see you there. Thank you, and go Cardinals.
So very sweet, I tell you. What a great way. I'm so very glad people get a chance to meet Miss Tricia.
Absolutely.
Longtime secretary, right?
Yes.
At E.D. White. And so again, this Redbird Run and this cross-country meet are going to take place on September the 6th. Let's talk a little bit about the timeline. Jay, put that flyer back up so people can know what the timeline looks like. And there it is now. Go through that if you don't mind. And while you're there, just go ahead and use the QR code and go ahead and register for the race.
So at 7 a.m., it will begin checking in for those that are pre-registered. If you haven't pre-registered and want to run or participate, you can go ahead and sign up beginning at 7 a.m. Around 7:40, we're going to get everybody onto the football field, and one of our faculty members, Miss Lauren Bordelon, is going to start us with prayer, and then we will go ahead and get a warm-up in with her.
Okay.
The 1 mile fun run is going to start at 8 a.m., and that's going to begin out of the Lejeune Gym parking lot, and it's going to circle around, down Cardinal, across Menard, back down Bayou Lane, and then you'll actually enter into the stadium and finish onto the track.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Very cool.
That's
And
at 1 mile.
At 8:30, the 5K is going to begin. That's the 3 mile race. That's going to take a similar-ish route, a bit longer.
Right. Well, you got to go from a mile to 5K.
Correct. You'll start at the Lejeune Gym, and then you'll go go around the big road, back down Cardinal, and then Menard, and then just like the one
back into the stadium.
You'll finish in the stadium.
Right, very cool.
And something cool that we're going to do is we're going to have some little clothespins. We're going to have blue clothespins and white clothespins, and the blue ones will be for you be able to write the names of those that you're running in honor of.
Okay.
And the white ones in memory of. And you can run with that on you, and then when you cross the finish line, you can clip it onto the little rope, and then we're going to put those in our grotto and devotional prayer garden, and we'll pray for those people over the month of September.
Wow. Well, I got to tell you, blue and white is impressive from Cardinal Red. So it's the Redbird Run, and you were doing the blue. So it becomes red, white, and blue.
Well, yes, and blue and white pinstripes for Lou Gehrig.
Right. For Lou Gehrig's disease, of course, ALS, which is this is being done in memory of and support with Team Gleason. And so just very, very cool that we're able to do this. And so again, it's the Redbird Run. It's going to take place September the 6th, 2025. We're supporting those with ALS. We're doing it in memory and honor of several people, 3, in fact, with Edie White. And so again, come on out, Cardinals Run with faith, soar with purpose, and support those with ALS. I love that tagline. So join them for a 5K race and fun run alongside the Eddie Cole Classic Country cross country meet.
Yes.
And so that's at again 7:40 a group warm up and prayer. 8 o'clock is the fun run. 8:30 the 5K runs, and then all the proceeds will benefit Team Gleason Foundation. And we want to make sure that people can do that. Again, in memory of Guy Guidry and in honor of Eddie Cole and Miss Tricia Grow that you got a chance to meet earlier. 3 lives that inspire, and they want us to keep going and keep fighting the fight. And so we're really excited about this inaugural run, Mary. And so what are you looking forward to the most?
I'm actually looking forward to seeing Coach Cole. I haven't seen him in a while. He will be. He's expected to be there. Miss Tricia also. I just saw her yesterday, and it felt so good to see her little smiling face. But I'm excited to see all the people come out and support them, to show them how much we care and support what they're going through. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
I love it. And so speaking of support, people can still find a way to support.
Correct.
If they want to be able to do that, there's they become a route sponsor. And so all that information, if you're interested in any of that information, you can contact Michelle Keefe at mkeefe@htdiocese.org.
Correct.
And so again, if you're interested in doing that, you can go to that QR code right there. It will take you to all of the information that you need to become a route sponsor, or to just donate, or to find a way to come out and do the run. You can do the fun run, or you can do the 5K race. Either one you can come out and do. But Mary, this is a really, really cool idea. I love being able, as a social worker, seeing the needs in our community, and for people to be able to step up and go, you know what? We can do something about that.
Absolutely.
And so this is really, really cool. So thank y'all for looking back to the past and looking forward to the future and how we're helping people. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for helping us spread the word.
Absolutely. All right, guys, that'll do it for this particular segment and this Bayou Time. But don't go anywhere. I got a whole lot more right here on HTV.
This segment was brought to you by Rouse's Markets. Feels like home.